The Smith & Wesson Model 586 is a 6 or 7-shot double-action revolver chambered for the .357 Magnum cartridge. It is essentially the same weapon as the S&W Model 686, but the 586 has a carbon steel construction and is available in a blued or nickel finish, while the 686 has a stainless steel construction. Also, since the 586 was directed more to law enforcement, most have shorter barrels than the 686. The 586 is a descendant of the Model 581. Description: in addition to being able to chamber and fire .357 Magnum cartridges, the 586 will chamber and fire .38 special cartridges as well as .38 special and .p, as the .357 Magnum was developed from the .38 special. The Magnum case is slightly longer, 0.1 in, to prevent Magnum rounds from being chambered and fired in handguns chambered only for the .38 special. The 586 has been available with 2 1/2 in, 3 in, 4 in, 6 in, and 8 3/8 in, 64, 76, 102, 153, and 214 mm, barrel lengths as standard models and other barrel lengths either by special order from S&W's Performance Center Custom Shop, or acquired from or built by aftermarket gunsmiths. The Model 586 uses S&W's L, medium, revolver frame, with a K-frame sized grip mated to a larger diameter cylinder. During the 1980s, Smith & Wesson developed its L frame line of .357 Magnums, the Model 581, Model 586, Model 681 and Model 686. The Model 581 had a fixed notch-type rear sight, whereas the 586 used a target-style adjustable rear sight. These handguns had a major effect on both law enforcement and sporting markets. The 586 was introduced in 1980 and the 581 was discontinued in 1988. According to Jim Sopica and Richard Nahas in their book Standard Catalog of Smith & Wesson, 3rd edition, Gun Digest Books, Iola WI 2006. The K-frame .357 Magnum revolvers became immensely popular as police revolvers. However, some felt that extensive firing of full-power .357 ammunition in the relatively light-framed guns was wearing on both gun and shooter. There appeared to be a demand for a .357 that handled like a K-frame but offered the heft and durability of an N-frame. The L-frame was introduced as this compromise size, with design input from Roy Jenks, official S&W company historian, and quickly established itself in the law enforcement and hunting markets. L-frames also generally feature a full-length underbarrel lug, which adds recoil-absorbing weight to the gun. It was manufactured in either blue or nickel-plated versions. A stainless steel version exists as the Model 686. Other variations, such as the Model 686 Plus, chambered for 7 rounds, are available. In the late 1990s, Smith & Wesson discontinued production of all but a few blued revolvers, thus the Model 686 and its variants are the only models currently produced. In 1998, Smith & Wesson, in an agreement with the Clinton administration, made internal changes to their revolver line including the 586. One change was the addition of an internal hammer locking mechanism. To lock the hammer, a key included with the revolver would be inserted on the left side of the revolver just above the cylinder release button. Once the key is inserted, the hammer was disabled by turning the key counterclockwise. A metal plate would appear with the word locked. Turning the key clockwise would unlock the hammer and the metal plate would retract into the frame. The second change moved the firing pin from the hammer to the frame and a transfer bar was added. Other manufacturers have used transfer bar system in their revolvers. Many Smith & Wesson purists felt betrayed with what they feel is an unwarranted change. The internal lock has caused many revolvers to fail with the internal mechanism seized. The revolver would be rendered unusable. The news of this issue was thought to be rumor. However, as time passed, it was determined that this was a real issue and caused Smith & Wesson more problems. The 586 was discontinued in 1991. After a 13-year absence, Smith & Wesson reintroduced the 586 in 2012 with the aforementioned safety modifications. It is currently produced with 4 in and 6 in barrel lengths as part of its classic line of revolvers. The 586-8 features a redesigned and improved yoke. Model 586 variants. 586 No-1981 Introduction Model. 586-1, 1986 Radius Stud Package, Floating Hand. 586-2, 1987 Change Hammer Nose and Associated Parts. 586M, 1987 Product Warning by S&W, M overstamp to indicate factory mod, for 586 and 586-1. 586-3, 1988 New Yoke Retention System. 1992 Delete 8 and 3/8 barrel and 4-position front sight. 1992 Delete Nickel Finish. 586-4, 1994 Drill and Tap, Synthetic Grips, Change Rear Sight and Extractor. 1995 Delete Square Butt. 1997 Delete 8 and 3/8 barrel, Change to MIM Thumb Piece. 586-5, 1998 Change Design to eliminate cylinder stop stud. Change to MIM Hammer and Trigger, Change Internal Lock. 586-7, 2006 Limited Edition. 7-shot variant only. 586-8, 2012 reintroduced under Smith & Wesson's classic lineup, 6-round and internal lock. Recall. In 1987, 7 years after the release of the Model 586, there were reports of cylinder binding with some types of standard .357 Magnum ammunition for L-frame revolvers manufactured before August 1987. S&W put out a product warning and authorized a no-charge upgrade to make modifications to all 586, 586-1, 686, 686-1, and 686 CS1 revolvers. Type revolver. Place of origin United States. Production history. Manufacturer Smith & Wesson. Produced 1981 to 1999, 2012 present. Variants. Model 686, stainless steel. Model 686 Plus, stainless, 7-round. Specifications. Barrel length. 2 1/2 in, 64 mm. 3 in, 76 mm. 4 in, 102 mm. 6 in, 153 mm. 8 3/8 in, 214 mm. Cartridge. .357 Magnum. .38 Special and P. .38 Special. Action double action. Feed system 6-round cylinder. Sights adjustable rear open sights.
Please subscribe and thanks for watching.